Ride Sheng Matini Jana and West Nile TV akel lambanga ko dagalul mission kasi ario makuroshi de mazango vela madango binu kumai. Jumi kungesh ni ukeo lambanga ya rua Pierre Madit mubinu mi oru elif ario kupira ario ya busiel. Jukwa yupa unma niketu jamtish minge ya loka papolu inebi. Julongo ju Kristo imoyo ni shwakri ikingi. Tin shenkasario ninda para biro padwimira para rio oru elif ario kupira rio yangwen nyinga teka shunot fancy la mazob binu kumai jimi kungesh ni ukeo lambanga ya duramia ruwa mashalu yer madit mi oru elif ario kupira rio ya busel bebinu majukwa yoginiti ukutolu shuin man kundiru migi man ngesh maber pien gitie jurutish makubu kinluag danu kujutela madongo manu shungi wibie kujutela mukende mapol Farish Majid utie kulembe mazob Mashalu yer madit mi oralif ario kupira rawi abuselo bebinu mabinu kupeku mapol jukwayu ukeo lembangea ninenu niya gitiu kudiru man ngesh migi maber iyore mitiu kutuolu shwiny manangu abamba pale mupe nyuyeru lembe miru vupu pien gitie jurutish mapigi teki kabedu madanu kuoi iye Owen erima mutie team leader isawa mirombu enu weshu wang mapol ukeo lembangea muku yanyu weshu ufufu iwiyamu pindiri majumiku igi ma ekwayo gini nenu niya giti maber iyore mibe kutuolu shwiny piniketu gitim tish maber pien tish migi utie tish mapiretek ikaberu madanu koi iye.
As far as the political electoral period that is approaching is concerned, it's always very tempting for journalists because politicians always keep pushing and pushing for coverage and sometimes journalists are faced with multiple challenges as far as finances, as far as delayed payments. These are some of the general journalism challenges in this country. But the onus is on us. We would really encourage professionalism, adhere to the professional code of conduct. We've had very successful journalism countries in this, journalism stories in this country, journalists who have stood true to the ethics and to their profession. They have succeeded in this profession. Some of them are now working for reputable international organizations. Standing for the truth sometimes is very hard, but we really encourage you to stand for it.
Sabir Musa mutie ukeo lembangea shell ukwayu ukeo lembangea ni weshu lembe manda mani tiu kutuolu shwiny migi isawa migi mitish piniketu tish uwot maber ikingi.
Issues with disinformation, misinformation and also spreading false information is actually in today's journalism or today's world it's rampant, and this has great impact not only to you as journalists who loses credibility, but also misleading the community when you spread these informations. And to me, what I learned so much is actually how best to package your information. Before you send any message or information in the media that you use to spread this information, you need to verify the information before sharing it.
Yeka Francis mutie bende jakeo lembangea uweshu kungesh mandiru menwangu nindu eni ubishikonye nitiu maber anzilu ne isa mier madit mubini oru elif ario kupira reo yabusiel.
To me, this training has come timely because of the situation we are going through. Both information people sending via social media and the information people of course send out there. For me, I think we have learned a lot. Personally, as me, I learned a lot just because of the the situation why everyone wants to nowadays send me information.
Owen erima kamaleng bende ukwayo ukeo LEMB ANGEYA munwa ungesh nindu eni nitiu kukare eni mipo kungesh mandero maginwangu eni ni jurutish wadgi mukende piniketu gikadi peko magikadi sawa migimitish mani tiu maber.
Okay, so first of all, we want to, as you draft, we want to apologize that we could not have every journalist in this training. And like we said, we are a very small organization, but our impact is really being felt. We believe in the impact that we give out, and we are growing. We could only manage to accommodate a few of you. So before I actually respond to that, I would like to appeal to those that were in this training that you act as ambassadors to what you have already learned. Reach out to your colleagues. We would like you to share this information that you've learned on your social media platforms. But of course, when you got back to your newsrooms, have some time to interact with your colleagues and share with them.
Rombo mininda share mimi kungesh mandiru ikumtish maberni ukeo LEMB ANGEYA mashalu yer madit mi oru alif aryo kupira aryo ya buselo bebinu pini bedu kutuolu shwin mani wesho lembe manda iwiyamu pien gitie jurutish mapigitek makubu kinluag danu kudushungi wibie man mukande mapol kashwin roth fancy Farish Majid, West Nile TV, LEMB ANGEYA. LEMB ANGEYA mo ay bang Farish Majid jukwa yupa unma piniteru jamtish minge loka papolu in district minebi pinikonyo azilne jurufur mi district esha piningeyu pikare malema kotu shui manshengu bishiri yenye kabedu esha. Alfred Jawok utie kwa lembe mazao.
Yadura minebi town manwangre yoreto pagun ngombini delo pa Uganda National Meteorological Authority gitieko yopi ni keto jampimo yamo mikorpolo mabibedi Yadura minebi karo konjuru fur kujuro dwar kada okbende dano mikin pacho gingei kode aloka mikor yamo yop menene utiepi ni keto ya juru fur gingei awene makot chopo bini iye manke gingei kura aloka machopo timere isawa mirombo mabedi tumpa yenga eni Yofest Ogwang Assistant Commissioner ikalma nelembe kumfuru wachiniaya yopeno ne obibedo ni yore mag konyo jurufur ni kelo kode ngesh itedero ni dhano yopmeno tiepi ni kelo bende dongo ngom idano minebi mag gibedo ka koro kare malach ikoriamo.
The information we get out of this weather station, if it is well managed and given to farmers, they can plan on when to plant. For example, in crop. Here in maybe we have 2 cropping seasons, not so. They can plan on when to plant their crops so that the crops receive enough rain. And then when they are harvesting when it is what? During dry season, so that they can dry well. It is so that the farmers can plan for their activities, like the planting, like harvesting, like drying, to guide the farmers. And we think these seed weather stations will be put in all these 4 areas which I've talked about in what? In West Nile, to advise farmers on what to do.
Iparo Pabataze James, Mutie senior meteorologist, kalma nelembe papi ko trich mutekwa, wachnia ya gibinano ni ya penyma bende konyo lwak dano, iyore mingiyo kitema aloka mipkor polotie kodem.
You can be able to model and you come up with a forecast, which can be near 100%. But currently our forecast is around 80%. This is because we are using science, advanced science of interpolation and modeling, because we have a station in Arua. So we are using Arua as a master station to be able to interpolate and model and get the information data for NEBI and others, the rest. So by putting these stations now, it will simplify. We shall not be using the interpretation method, because scientifically it's accepted. You have a station, there is a way you interpolate and extrapolate so that you derive information for those areas which don't have stations.
Shalo bende yopeni bibeni mapiretek dana minebi gipe koro yopeni makwe kome chopo pikonyo gi e kare magitie iye. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, LEMB ANGEYA.
Ni wako maisha julungu jukristo imoyo ni shwakiri ikingi lembenu weshire isawa majube duka yabu dologoba parish i district isha majukwa jukristo ni nenu nyagitiu maber kujalilu lembe mazao. Jukwa jukristo imoyo ni nenu nyagi shwakiri ikingi lembenu weshire isawa mikwir paklezia milogoba muda ko iruomi parish mubedu ishengyenga ninda parabish padimira parario or elif ario kupirario yangwen. Right Reverend Bishop Sabino Oshano Doki Mutapiscopi Piarua Diocese isawa mikwireni ukwayo jukristo ni nenu nya gishwakri ikingi maewe shunya parish priest majuteru i parish esha utela nen machalo ruoth mutie kingi mumako genenia gitiu kod maber yore milako kwomigi.
Let us not be scared, and let us be source of encouragement to one another. So you Christians of Logova, today you have the priest who is going to be with you. This will change also your way of life as Christians, isn't it? When you are in need, to talk to the priest. He will be here. I see you are building the house for him. I hope this house will be finished soon, so that you can stay here as we really want the priest to be near you. The presence of the priest near you is the presence of God.
Honorable Dr. Boka Didi George, Muteja Wang Danu Piobongi Ot Mokushik, Uberu shalu welu mira wara nindu esha, uweshu government mi Uganda, nenu odiklesia shalu kabedu midongu yore mikuwa padhanu, wika mekuwa yu luak dhanu mikabedu esha ni nenu niya gishwakiri ikingi man gitiyu karashelu kujutela mikanisa.
We look at the church as a highly esteemed partner in development. We recognize the contribution of the church, especially the Catholic Church, in 3 key areas. Area number 1 is shaping the morality of citizens through religious teachings and evangelization that makes citizens more and more responsive and responsible. The second aspect is that we recognize and appreciate the contribution of the church is in the role of the church in development, and especially social services. If you look at the history of social services in Uganda, it's the missionaries.
Honorable Anyama Williams Muteja wikomo cha Bishpi District Mimoyo, uwe shukwire ni nyutunia yishpa katoli piretek, eka mekwayo luak dhanu mekabedu esha ni nenu niya giworu. Parish priest majuter manyen man giwinjiri ikingi, pinikethu tish uwot maber.
Very wonderful occasion, and that means is a great sign that the Catholic faith has taken roots, very deep tap roots. In this community. Besides the celebration, today we are also grateful that the Lord Bishop has elevated Logowa Chapel, the zone center, to a full Catholic parish with a parish priest assigned in the names of Reverend Father Richie Emmanuel. We are very grateful. This is going to deepen the evangelization in this community. We are very grateful. I want to appeal to the community, the Christian community and Christian community, to support the church, because this is a young parish which needs a lot of support.
Reverend Father Emmanuel Drishi, Mute Parish Priest Manyen Majuteru Ilogoba Parish, ubedu kudanyonga madit mane weshu ebelegu pedekri man winjiri ikingi kuju Kristo mikabedu esha pinikethu Klesia Udongi.
My humble prayer to God is that He will bring unity and increase our faith, that we work in collaboration together with the vibrant community that I have seen that has welcomed this day, this new parish. We shall together work to build the kingdom of God. This is a 100 years of celebration, but it has come at a time when we should own the church. We should be self-supportive, self-propagating and self-evangelizing, and this is what I've seen on the ground taking place from the event of today. I pray that this should improve and increase more and more. May God fill our hearts with their zeal.
Kashindwa Fancy Okumu Dominic West Nile TV LEMB ANGEYA. Lemb ANGEYA mo ay bang Okumu Dominic watunde jiki pa LEMB ANGEYA mishenkasi ario mabinu sawa busiel kubangsheng adwa kufoshiri ngati mteka na West Nile TV nyanga teka Kashindwa Fancy imedirika na West Nile TV kuyoma Paul mubini wing shallow straight talk wiso time movie time shuku man Nile cast mabinu sawa share mruthini dogiri maber.